Well, hello racing fans, and welcome to It's a Breeze with myself, Deez. This show proudly brought to you by Tote. Well, I trust that you, the valued racing fan, as well. And can you believe it? On Wednesday at Hollywoodbets Scottsville will be the first local race meeting for the new week. Because, as we know, Hollywoodbets Western Cape, that's Hollywoodbets Kenilworth, was obviously abandoned on the Tuesday. So let's get straight into it, racing fans. 20th of August, Wednesday, we'll see what's on offer in the capital, Imsinduzi, my hometown. 8 races. Race number 1 at 12:40, and if you're interested in playing the big one, which is race number 3, that will take place at 13:50, 10-2. So we bring up our first bet, and it's going to be a bipot. Yep, we're getting straight into it, knuckling down in race number 1, where the bipot will begin at 12:40. And what I've done here, of course, at the time of scratchings, declarations, this is recorded a day earlier, so keep an eye out for that. 3 runners here, and I think we are safe. We'll have every chance to possibly double up as well. Call Me Jane, Andre Nell, and Serena Mudley will be fitted with a tongue tie. Maybe that could make a difference. She is debuting in the province, and keep an eye on the betting. Number 2, Cartel Queen for Wendy Whitehead and Calvin Habib. I think the form suggests that she'll have an each-way chance here. And Queen Fen from the Daryl Moore stable. Some of her recent runs are encouraging, and I think those 3 runners will be good enough for the bipot. 1, 2, and 5. And as I mentioned, I think we could have a chance of doubling up there. Race number 2 is a maiden plate for fillies and mares. Yeah, I've gone 2 runners in the bipot. I think Flying South looks to be in the right race here, and they're fitting her with blinkers on for the first time. But I've gone for a cover with 1 more runner, and that's Peace Rose from the Duncan Howell stable. So numbers 1 and 2, and I'm fairly confident in leg number 2 that we will get through there. In race number 3, which is leg 3 of the bipot, the horse to beat is no doubt the horse that's on a roll. Uzwano, Dean Kannemeyer, Craig Zaki going for 4 on the bounce, and whilst it becomes tougher as his rating hikes up, I think the way he's been winning his races, there's more to come from him. So he's the horse to beat, but the danger is going to be number 1, Dawn Till Dusk, on that good last start behind Ross Kadesh and from pole position in a small field. 1 and 5, leg number 3. Leg number 4, I am not going to be all in with number 1, Cassandra, after a disappointing run last time out when they fitted her with blinkers. I think that was the reason why she ran so poorly. I say poorly, she was only beaten 5 lengths, but compared to her runs prior to that, it was her worst run to date. She's drawn 1, they've removed the blinkers. She's no doubt the one to possibly beat on her better runs. But what I've done here is I've included her with 2 more runners. If she misses, it will be a bipot result. Number 8, Inquenquezi, Clinton Binder is in town. He's engaged the services of Calvin Habib. And number 10, Miss Twinkle, Andre Nell, and Serena Modi. Go and watch the replay of her last start over 1,400 meters. I think she is going to love the step up in distance. 1, 8, and 10 there. What are we doing in race number 5, which is the penultimate leg of the bipot? In the small field of 6 runners, personally, I think you can get any type of result, unless you really like something, racing fans. Number 2, Convocation, 4, Miss Ladiatrix, and 6, Captain's Christie. I must admit, even though we've got 3 runners, which is half the field there, I'm just hoping to survive that bipot there in race number 5. Race number 6, well, the Marks was punted and then drifted out come race time and found 1 too good on the day. A great ride, I must add, on Global Impact by young Mkulisi Mputo. That's the horse to beat. The Mars is dropping in distance, though, and therefore the cover for me. What I've done there is I've included number 3, Prize Platinum, and number 6, Captain Efficient, the 2 visitors from the Highveld, as cover against number 1, the Mast. 1, 3, and 6 there. So that's the bipot. Our next bet comes up in race number 4. It's going to be a trifecta, and very simple. If you go to the numbers that we've added for the bipot, those are the numbers I've included for first. So it's 1, 8, and 10. But then for second, third, and fourth, along with 1, 8, and 10, I have added 2 more runners. Number 3, D-Day for Gary Rich and Damon Pillay claiming the 4. And then the first timer, who is the unknown, number 9, Curious Girl. So it will read 1, 8, 10 by 1, 3, 8, 9, and 10 for second and third. And then our last bet is going to be a place accumulator, racing fans, and that will begin in race number 2. What time you need to get on? Get on the tote, race number 2. Well, let's have a look at it. 13:15, a quarter past 1, 1200 meters, maiden plate, fillies and mares. What are we doing in leg 1? Banker number 2, Flying South. Leg number 2, which is race number 3, banker number 5, Uzwano. Then race number 4, I've gone Cassandra number 1, and I've chosen one of the 2 that we've included in the Bipot along with Cassandra, and my vote went to number 10, Miss Twinkle. So 1 and 10 there, Cassandra and Miss Twinkle. In race number 5, again, it's 3 runners for the place accumulator. But as I mentioned when previewing that Bipot, even though we got half the field, hopefully we do survive here with 2, 4, and 6, because it's a small field but highly competitive. Then the banker, race number 6, and the P. I think the mask will be good enough there, guys. Banker, the mask in race 6. Race number 7, well, Hollywood Racing hold the key. They know now to hold the key. By the way, it just come through. So number 1 is a scratching there. So one of the Hollywood runners is out. But I've included the other 2 of the 3, by the way. They had 4 runners in the race, but I've included number 2, Lion Rampart, and horse number 7, Luhamba Pambili, of the 2 from the Hollywood Racing, our champion owners of last season. So 2 and 7. And along with that, Don Carrari must have a chance with some weight reversals against a few that have beaten him in the past. So 2, 7, and 8 there. And then in race number 8, well, if you are surviving any bet you are running, here you need to be well covered. I think we are with these 4 runners: 3 El Ravine, 4 Rodriguez, 9 Chill in the Air, and the big roughie in the race that I think could win is number 10, Lexicon Point. 3, 4, 9, and 10. And that is it, racing fans. Those are our bets. And as always, thank you, the valued racing fan, for your invaluable spend on the tote. And together we can surely make a difference. Have a blast, find all the winners, and hopefully it turns out to be a good start to a new week for you. I say a new week, it's Wednesday, but it is our first local race meeting in South Africa. So hopefully it turns out to be a wonderful one for you at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. From the entire team, until we meet again, you take care. Salani Gashle.